Hello and welcome to Full Time. We're here at the Old Suffolk Punch on the Fulham Palace Road. My name is Jack Collins and I am joined by Dom Betts.
Hello, hello.
And Ben Jarman.
Well gone.
We've just lost 2-1 to Liverpool, but it's not all doom and gloom. We were all right today, weren't we, Dom?
Yeah,
Is that your general take?
No, I thought it was a bit like the Chelsea game, to be fair. Yeah. We played pretty well today. A mistake from Rico's let us down, but apart from that, and I thought you got to say it was a very, very poor Liverpool side today. They didn't look at the races today. Even in the first half, the amount of chances they were getting that you usually expect them to create a chance from, they clearly weren't. The amount of chances that Robertson was getting in behind Fulhamish in the first half, it was like they were eventually going to score one of those, which they did. But no, overall, I thought today was good. You know, I think Drew has mentioned it in his post-match reaction on Twitter that, you know, we're not looking for points realistically for the end of the season. We're looking for a bit of pride, a bit of passion, and we saw that today.
Ben, what was your take on the whole thing?
Yeah, I thought we applied ourselves really well. It's like I've never seen really that sort of application against a big team from Fulham this season. I thought going forward we done well, but we just really lacked quality and some incisiveness. I think if Barble actually took a player on, it would be quite nice. He didn't really do that till about 80 minutes. Scored quite a fortuitous goal. Ultimately, all the hard work was undone by one really stupid error by Sergio Rico.
He predicted it.
Yeah, he did predict it. Brian Babel this week said, only I know what Virgil van Dijk has a mistake in him, and you know what he did?
If only he was that alert against Chelsea.
If only he was that alert in general, I think it is probably. But like, okay, I'm gonna throw it forward quickly. Man of the match.
And Greaser.
I was similar.
Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa for me, yeah.
I thought maybe a notable mention was Joe Bryan.
I thought they were my two standouts as well.
I tweeted out right at the beginning of the match saying I don't think I've ever seen a defensive midfielder as uncomfortable on the ball as Anguissa is. And all of a sudden, throughout that game, he really progressed into a player that looked really comfortable, really good going forward, held a threat and made some amazing interceptions. I'd like to see what his interceptions was and his ball recoveries were for this game, because he was immense.
Really big in the middle of the pitch. Right, let's take it a little bit back. Fulham first half, quite assured, I thought, in possession. I think we probably had the better of the play, but undone by quite a good goal too.
Yeah, I thought that goal was definitely coming.
Yeah,
as I said earlier, the amount of times that Robertson was getting down the line, and Robertson's delivery today I thought was quite poor. He was getting past Fulhamish or down the right hand side anyway, a fair amount of the time, and you know his balls was one he just played straight into Rico's arms. So you expect him to cut it back and for them to score from. But yeah, I thought overall defensively we looked decent in the first half. Maybe we weren't attacking too much, but you know I thought we looked a lot better than I was expecting to be. And everyone was saying 3-0, 4-0 today, but I thought we were defensively a lot better.
6-1 I actually said.
Yeah, I think my actual prediction was 4-1. My heart said 2-2, but. Yeah, 4-1. But no, I thought defensively, apart from, you know, I thought Fulhamish played okay. Like, he dealt with Robertson and I don't know who was down that side. Was it Mane down that side or whoever was down that side? He dealt with them relatively well. No one was really down one side in the Liverpool attack anyway. But I thought we were okay in the first half. Nothing special, but you know, we weren't getting embarrassed by a top of the table team.
Callum James went back to centre backs.
Yep. Liked it. I thought it was a good move. I think his additional pace and good awareness of the game really helped him at most parts. He swept up really well when Fulhamish went missing quite a lot, and done the same when Christie came on. I thought him and Ream looked really good together. They had a good understanding with each other, and it's really nice to see Fulham play two centre halves at centre half.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a change.
It's a refreshing change.
Should Fabinho have been sent off?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, he should have, but I mean, it's not.
It's like 2 yellow card offences, of which the second wasn't given, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, yes, she probably should have been sent off, but I don't think it's anything for us to really complain about. Really, I mean, those sort of challenges happen every game. Like, if it's a yellow card, it's a yellow card. Yes, it should be a yellow card, but it's not something I'm going to be going and complaining to the FA about all week.
I have actually already complained to the FA about it, so I mean, I assume you're going to follow me up with a complaint letter.
Of course I am. I've got the rage pen out, and I'll do it on the train home.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about the second half. Fulham a better side, I think.
Yeah, I thought Liverpool were very poor. And it wasn't quite
they just weren't very good.
No,
let's be perfectly honest.
Obviously, they'll be knackered from the midweek trip to Munich, but
it's not really their fault.
But also that it's not like Chelsea, where every time they went forward, I felt like they were going to score. I didn't actually feel like they were going to score. Yeah. Whereas with Chelsea, every time Hazard was on the counter attack, I was like, probably here we go again. But no, I thought we were very good. You know, we had loads of chances. You know, if Anguissa buried that half volley, that would have been an absolutely phenomenal strike.
Mate, it would have been the best goal I've ever seen.
And for me, I don't understand.
Flicks the ball over
I know
the player and it hits
Alisson
the
made,
half volley.
obviously Alisson made it, and it was not a fault for the goal. Obviously, it's bad from Van Dijk, bad communication, but he made.
Ryan Babel said he had a mistake.
Yeah, he made some. He made. Obviously, he was passing it around about really quickly, but every time he did it, he didn't look like he felt fully
Wanted
safe.
it, yeah.
So I thought we were pressing Alisson as quickly as he did was good in it. Put him under a lot of pressure, but yeah, I thought Liverpool definitely there to be got at. You know, for a team who's plays one of the best defences in Europe, let alone the league, they look really sort of shaky at the back.
It's probably time to get on to the error. Yeah. I mean, not much to say apart from really bad.
Whose error? Rico's error or Van Dijk's error? Rico's error was terrible, yeah.
Van Dijk's error was great.
Yeah, I mean, good and
Don't
bad.
get me wrong,
Obviously,
but Rico's error was real shit.
Rico's error was absolutely terrible. I don't know what he's playing at.
Weird.
There's so many instances in this game alone and the last 3 or 4 weeks where he could have claimed the ball and he hasn't done it properly.
He did a punch straight after as well.
Yeah, it went straight up in the air.
Really weird.
Exactly, he was unchallenged when he punched that ball. He could have gathered the shot from Salah. Instead, he drops it at Mane's feet and then almost pulls him down. It's really, really calamitous, and we need to sort of cut out those errors from our play. Like, had we been in touching distance and lost that game, and it proved to be our relegation sort of result, then we'd have been in a lot of trouble. But I think there were instances though where he really did redeem himself. There were a couple.
Great save from Salah.
Yeah, great save from Salah. There were a couple of really good saves in the first half. His distribution on the whole was quite good as well. I'm always quite reluctant to blame Rico because I think he saves us more often than not. But today was an off day for him.
Yeah, really
Well, I thought he's been pulling crosses a lot recently.
Yeah, recent form of Sergio Rico hasn't been great.
No, especially when
Since
it's
West Ham.
Yeah, especially when I know it wasn't a cross, but like catching balls, as he's been quite poor at recently. I think you can point out all the saves he's made, but at the end of the day, he's what has cost us the game. So you can point out, you can save every single shot in the world, but if you make that one mistake that leads to a goal, then it's ultimately your fault. And I think a lot of the saves he's been making, it's not like you should be expecting him to make those saves anyway.
Is that just a problem with the position though? Like, as you know,
No, it is.
A striker makes a mistake.
No, it is. It's
you
a
don't
very,
notice it,
it's a very position-based thing that you can have the game of your life and make one single mistake, and it costs you a game. It's not like a striker who can. If he misses a chance, it's like, oh, he'll have another one. Whereas a goalkeeper, he has cost us the game, and it's unfortunate. But it is in a continuous run of that's been happening a lot recently.
Yeah, I agree. Mitrovic today, I thought, was a bit laboured. It didn't seem to have the kind of zip and verve that he has done in recent.
Yeah, I was sat there for long periods of time wondering what the matter was with him, and I thought
he lost a couple of headers to like Gini Wijnaldum. Like, it's one thing losing headers to Matip and Van Dijk because they're both giants.
Yeah.
But like, he lost a couple of headers to Gini Wijnaldum, and I was like, I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I thought exactly the same thing. But I also thought today, for long periods of the game, if we had a striker that actively pressed the back four, like someone like Firmino did, surely, yeah, whatever, like Andre Gray, someone like that, someone that really, really went out centre halves. I thought Liverpool could have been in a bit more trouble than they were today.
You saw it when Babel closed down Virgil van Dijk for our goal.
Well, I mean, maybe that's an option, having Babel up front and actually letting him press from the front.
Well, they did that for about 5 or 10 minutes. They put Mitrovic out to the right wing and put Babel up front with Glaze behind him. And we just couldn't keep hold of the ball. And Mitrovic made one really big tracking run and then just looked dead after it. So I can't blame him.
Well, that is very much it. Kind of last things. Vestige of pride today, I think, probably.
Yeah, we've seen it. It was a bit pony last week, to put it lightly, but against Leicester, considering we just gave them 3 goals because they didn't really create many chances apart from when we created it for them. Yeah, it was again second home game. I don't know, is it second home game in a row? Yeah, probably. Chelsea, and then today we've got some pride and passion back. We're seeing Fulham at least try and not just surrender to the better teams like we saw under Ranieri so many times. So yeah, it's good to see. Then it doesn't really get much easier with City up next, but it's been great. It's been great to see, and I'm not saying Scott Parker should get the job on a permanent deal, but he's been okay. Yeah, he's been okay. But for me, it's not about how well we're playing. The players seem to be happy again, or happier than they were under Ranieri.
This is kind of what I was about to ask. Is your final question? Like, what Scott Parker's done okay.
Yeah.
How much more does he have to do to get a job on a permanent basis?
Well, I think he has to show
some points out,
well, points firstly, but that aside, he has to show a really good platform for us to go into next year. Some sort of playing style, some sort of tempo, some sort of mentality.
We did play 4-1-5.
Yeah, we played 4-1-5. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. But I'd like to see. I'd like to see a little bit more than just passion. You know what I mean? It gets you so far. But you need to have structure, you need to have tactics, you need to have a way to break another team down. I don't think he's got that just yet, but I think he will soon. I think if we do go into next year, it won't be him as manager, it will be someone else. Probably.
Who's your favourite right now?
Well, we spoke about this a lot. We just bounce names of each other.
Pablo
Machin was sacked from Sevilla a couple of days ago. It'd be lovely. Probably a little bit below us though. I really like Andre Villas-Boas, but I'm pretty sure he just likes cars now.
He just likes cars. He actually doesn't like football anymore.
Likes cars
he owns
and
a garage.
wine.
I was in Porto recently and I saw him just outside a garage. He's just like doing his thing and he was like fixing a car and I was like, what's going on? It's Andre Villas-Boas just fixing a car.
I also really like the idea of Alex Neil from Preston because they've got better year on year on a very small budget, playing really nice football. I do like him, but I kind of feel like that's so uninspiring. Yeah.
Dom, who would you like as at the helm next year?
I want somebody who knows the division. You can mention the big lanes like McKean. Yes. No. Alan Harris, Villas-Boas.
Alan Irvine.
You need someone who knows the division. You can't just. I know. You look at someone like
Nick McCarthy.
Bielsa at Leeds, who's done exceptionally well this season. But I also think you need someone. If you're looking at Bielsa, someone who is happy and understands the way a director of football works, and within that, or
Brian McDermott.
Within the organisation. No, I agree. Someone that buys into the system, right?
Yeah. Which you might not be able to find in the Championship. You might have to go abroad to get that because obviously it's much more common to use that sort of recruitment system abroad. So I think that might be where you need to, but you need someone who's not going to complain and understands how Tony Khan and how the recruitment system works.
Fair enough. Well, I think that's pretty much it from us on Fulhamish Full Time. We're here at the Old Suffolk Punch every single game. After the game, come in and see us and buy a drink, and they're great lads here.
They do great chips, to be fair.
They do great. Do you want to hold up the chips? They look absolutely spectacular. Ben's got chips with a Yorkshire pudding in them. They look
sick.
And gravy. The only thing you should have on chips.
And gravy. The only thing you should have on chips, curry sauce.
I thought you were Irish, not Welsh.
Yeah, no. Chinese curry sauce.
Done, isn't it? Fuck Beijing, isn't it?
Yeah, up the lads. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Jack Collins. Thank you to Ben Jarman.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to Dom Betts.
It's all right.
We're Fulhamish.
Come on, Fulham.